scent smells very familiar. Why are you acting so suspicious right now? I don't know. So who were you talking to before you came in the house? Let me see your phone. Yeah, let me see it. Okay, yeah, well, let me be the judge of that. Let me see your phone. Give me your phone, thank you. Okay, let's see. Why don't you have any of my text messages in here? So where were you where you weren't getting any service? No, I don't know. I don't think that I believe you. I just don't believe you. You're not giving me any type of assurity right now. Like, none of my text messages are in here. But we were texting back and forth today, earlier, before you got off work, so why don't I see those messages? Yeah, I don't think that you're being honest with me right now. Okay, let me take a look at your call log. You don't have one of those like backup applications where you can like hide all of your sneaky links, do you? No, you know what I'm talking about. So the last phone call you made today was at 8:47 and it was to the bank. Why were you calling the bank? That does not seem like a good reason. You can always check your account balance on the mobile app, and I know you have the mobile app. Oh, you're gonna make me upset because I really feel like you're playing with me and you're acting like I was just born yesterday. No. So what did you call the bank for? To check your account balance? Yeah, I don't believe that. Don't tell me to stop tapping. You know what it means when I start tapping, so you better let me tap. Okay, I'm gonna give you some grace, okay? Let's say that your tire really did go flat and you pulled over on the side of the road to change your tire. Did anyone help you? So you changed your tire at night with no one to help you? Were you with another woman? Were you coming from another woman's house? Did you meet up with another woman after work? Were you on your way to go see another woman? Yeah, I still don't believe you. Did you wear that outfit today to work? And you wore that shirt like that? Did you wear that outfit today at work? And you wore that shirt just like that today? Okay, so then why is the bottom of your shirt wrinkled like that? Come here. Let me see the collar. What is that on here? Is that lipstick on your collar? You're really, really trying me right now. So, take me through your night up from the moment you clocked out of work at 8 o'clock. Matter of fact, what time exactly was it that you clocked out? Okay, so 8:05. Okay, and then how long does it take you to walk from the time clock to the car? No, it should not take you longer than 3 minutes, because usually when I pick you up from work sometimes and you're telling me you're at the time clock, I usually watch the clock and you're outside in less than 3 minutes. Okay, so I'll give you the 3 minutes. That means you were at your car in your driver's seat at 8:08, correct? Okay, so why is it 9:30 when you come to the house? Let me take a look to see what time you called AAA. Okay, so it says that you called AAA at 8:42. That's 42 minutes after you get off work. Okay, I don't get it. How is it 42 minutes after you get off of work when it only takes you 14 minutes if you don't hit the lights and 17 minutes if you catch the lights to get your behind home? I'm really confused right now. The story is getting worse. You're really playing with me right now, aren't you? Okay, so then the math is not mathing. Where were you from the moment that you got in your car until you called AAA? Okay, so you're saying that the tire went flat. You pulled over, you tried to fix the tire. You realized that the spare tire was flat, so you had to take the tire back off. And then after you did that, you got back in the car, and then you called AAA. Is that what you're saying? So how long do you think you were on the side of the road before you called AAA? I just need this to make keys? I heard like a bag or something. Okay, yeah, whatever. You're lying. I think you're lying. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Matter of fact, here, take my phone and call your phone. Go ahead, call. Why is your phone on silent? You never have your phone on silent when you get off of work. You always turn your phone on ring. I always end up having to tell you to put your phone on silent because it's always ringing. So why are you lying? You're lying. I don't believe you. I just don't believe you. Are you sure you didn't go out to meet anybody tonight? Okay. I don't think that you're telling me the truth, but okay. Alright, let me see something. Let me go to your settings to look at your location. Why is your location off? What? Like you gotta answer for everything. How do you have an answer for everything? But you shouldn't have an answer for everything. I know I told you you better have an answer, but you shouldn't have an answer for everything. You should not have an answer for everything. Why is your location off? And you shouldn't even be able to answer that. You shouldn't even be able to answer that. But why was your location off? No, you know we share